Changing gears to politics here in the U.S. The midterm elections are now just a little more than 2 weeks away, but already millions of Americans have cast their ballots in more than a dozen states. Tomorrow, early voting gets underway in both Massachusetts and Nevada, with more states to follow next week. And in Georgia, where early voting began this week, more than 500,000 voters have already cast their ballots in person. There are plenty of races we're watching as we get closer to the election, including for the Georgia Senate seat that could potentially decide which party controls Congress. NBC News correspondent Ellison Barber joins us now from Atlanta with the latest on that race. Ellison, good morning. Good to see you. You've been watching this one really closely, and Democrat Senate candidate, current Senator Raphael Warnock, and Republican challenger Herschel Walker are pretty much neck and neck. Just a few more days to go. We know that the Warnock campaign has released some new ads. What are those about?
Yeah, so it's really interesting because Republican Herschel Walker, his personal life has been under heavy scrutiny throughout this campaign, right? There was that allegation that he paid for and encouraged the mother of one of his children to have an abortion, a claim that he adamantly denies. There have also been accusations of past domestic abuse. He has admitted to having violent tendencies in the past, but says that was due to his mental health struggles, his struggles with dissociative identity disorder. He says he's not receiving treatment for that now, but he says he no longer has symptoms, and that is in his past. We have seen attack ads focused on Walker's personal controversies throughout this campaign cycle, but they have typically been from groups other than Warnock's campaign, from outside organizations. When Senator Warnock is on the campaign trail, the incumbent Democrat, he tends to focus on work that he has done in Washington, D.C. He talks a lot about the Inflation Reduction Act, things like that. He doesn't really get into the details about some of the allegations against Herschel Walker. He will say that he believes he is a candidate who is unqualified for the United States Senate, and he says that Herschel Walker has a pattern of lies, but rarely goes beyond that. Today, that is changing. The Warnock campaign has two new ads out in this market, both of them hitting Walker for those abortion allegations, again, claims that Walker denies, and also his history of violence. Listen to some of one of those ads that's now on air.
For you, Herschel Walker wants to ban abortion.
There's no exception in my mind. Like I said, I believe in life. There's not a national ban on abortion right now, and I think that's a problem.
But for himself,
Herschel Walker paid for an abortion for his then girlfriend. She supported her claims.
So this is, as you said, an incredibly tight race. In a lot of recent polls, the two are essentially in a statistical tie. So these new campaign ads from Warnock, it is a notable shift in their campaign tactics, especially when we're less than 20 days from the election.
Well, and Ellison, talking about that, can you give us some insight on what we're seeing from both candidates on the campaign trail in these final days?
Yeah, so yesterday we were out on the trail with Walker's campaign. Today we will be out with Warnock's campaign. Again, Warnock on the campaign trail, he tends to focus on the work that he has done in Washington, D.C. and trying to paint his opponent as unqualified. We tend to hear Herschel Walker really try to hammer into his supporters, to voters, what he sees as Warnock's close ties to President Biden. President Biden has a low approval rating in this state. You often hear Walker say Biden and Warnock, they are one in the same. And if you're worried about inflation, if you're worried about the cost of gas, they're the ones to blame. One thing that we've started to see in the last week or so, Herschel Walker talk more about, is trying to attack Warnock for evictions related to a low-income apartment building that the church that Warnock is a pastor at, Ebenezer Baptist, owns. That housing complex, a conservative outlet had an article about a week ago saying that residents there had been served eviction notices. Walker's campaign is really trying to aggressively focus on that. Warnock has not outright explicitly denied that, but he has called those attacks a smear on his campaign by a desperate candidate. Lindsay.
All right, Ellison, we know you'll stay on top of it. Thanks so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.